Hey everyone, it's Jennifer Joy. My friends, my family, they call me JJ. And if you are here today, I'm not sure I can see comments, but if you can let me know that you're hearing me, that would be great. Doing things a little differently today because I want to share my screen with you in a little while. So I'm using an app that I haven't used for a long time. So not sure if it's working. Actually, let me see. Let me just see. Oh, it looks like it's working. All right. So again, I'm not sure if I can see comments or not, but I leave them anyway. I will go back afterwards. I'd love to know if you're watching. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and put hashtag replay. I'd love to know you're here because today I want to actually talk about something that I don't talk about very often, and that's body issues. Body issues. And of course, I have an invitation for you, an absolutely free invitation coming up if you are interested in this great opportunity that's coming absolutely free next week. So again, I'd love to hear from you. Let me know you're watching. And if you're watching the replay, hashtag replay would be great. So, body issues. Now, why this is coming up right now for me is twofold. Number one, I understand that a lot of people during the pandemic, we're kind of opening back up again in a lot of areas and maybe not feeling really confident about what has happened to their body in the last year plus. Maybe there's been a lot more sitting around and a lot more eating, just eating, especially when there was nothing else to do. So, body issues are a big deal right now as we move forward and try to come out and resume the lifestyle that we once had, or even come back better than the lifestyle we once had. So, that's one, sort of that pandemic thing. Number two is that I work with a lot of creatives. And body is so incredibly important to creatives, and especially body issue, because if you think about it, whether you're a dancer, an actor, a visual artist, whatever type of artist, vocal artist, you are using your body to express yourself. And so as a result, for one thing, the body takes a lot of, I don't want to say abuse, but it gets used a lot in your craft, number one. Number two, as we age, things start to shift with our bodies and we can't do things as we once did. So I hear from a lot of my creative clients that body issues are a problem. So why is this important though? So what if you look in the mirror and go, right? So what? Well, body issues keep you back from your confidence. They hold you back from moving forward. Lots of times people are like, oh, I'll do that when I lose some weight, or oh, I can't do a video with the way I look now. Whatever it might be, it holds you back. But number two, we tend to engage in negative self talk with our body. Every time we roll our eyes when we look in the mirror, or we look on that Zoom video and go, ugh, I look like hell today. Anytime we are engaging in that negative self talk, we are actually blocking our relationship with our body and blocking the messages that it's sending to you. And the body is sending all kinds of messages to you all the time about your stress levels. I know you've heard that one. How to heal, what you need to do, when you need rest, when you actually need more activity. It's also essential in decision making. So especially if you have a business and you are not attuned to the messages of your body, you might be making business decisions that are not correct for you. Business decisions that where you don't have the energy to actually execute and follow all the way through. And of course, like I said, if you're creative, you might be blocking some of that creative flow by speaking negatively about your body. Because think about if you speak negatively to someone else, if you're like, ugh, not you again. Oh, you look like crap. The relationship breaks. If you're talking to someone else that way, the relationship breaks. Same thing happens with your body. The relationship isn't fully open, that energetic relationship. So, what I'd like to do, if you have to run off now, you can't watch the whole video. I want to let you know that there is my mentor. Let me get a book here. My mentor For those of you who don't know, I am a master fearless living coach and trainer. I have been coaching for about 15 years now, been certified for 13 years. And this is the woman who I work with, who certified me, and I still work in her organization, Fearless Living, Rhonda Britton. And she was one of the pioneer life coaches in the entire industry. And she's also been voted TV's favorite life coach. She's been doing it for about 25 years. So, again, she is a pioneer. She's my teacher. And she is having a special program that starts next week called the Self Acceptance Celebration. So, if you're interested in healing these body issues, and I'm going to talk a little bit more and go into it a little more deeply in a moment, if you're interested in healing your body issues for good, no cost, I can hook you up with her. I can hook you up with her. So if you put "I'm in the comments, I will send you the link to sign up for her free 5-day self-acceptance celebration. And again, I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a moment, but I just wanted to put that out there in case you have to run. And again, if you are here, I'm not seeing comments on my screen, and I'm not sure if I can with this app, but I'd love to hear from you. So go ahead and let me know that you're listening to this. So I talked a little bit about body issues and how they show up and how they might hold us back, especially if you're a creative, especially if you're a creative. And this is something that is near and dear to my heart, especially the messages, the signals our body sends us. Because most people don't know this, because I didn't share it with the world a whole lot. I kept it sort of hidden in the background. Yet when I was in my 30s, it actually even started late 20s, but in my 30s, I was experiencing adrenal fatigue, which progressed through about a decade. Actually, I'm going to go back farther. My issues started when I was in high school, and I started having really severe insomnia that carried on. It was a signal. That was one of those messages that my body was sending me that things were not right. And of course, I didn't know what was going on. I knew I had insomnia, but hey, I was a stressed out high schooler, so big deal. But that was really when things started. So, as my body was out of balance for more and more years, that the years piled up. By the time I had my daughter in my early 30s. I had her, and I was so exhausted after having her. And of course, that's normal when you have a newborn, you're not getting a lot of sleep. And by this time, no more insomnia. By this time, I had the crashing fatigue. Again, you think that's normal when you have a newborn, but it didn't go away. It didn't go away. So by the time I was in my late 30s, I was taking her to school, preschool in the morning, and falling asleep when I got home, taking a nap. And then I'd pick her up from school and I'd take another nap. So I was having 2 naps a day and still dragging myself through everything. And when I do an activity with my daughter, such as like, let's go to the farm for a day, one of those petting zoos or something, it would wipe me out the entire next day, the entire next day. So again, this was affecting my work. I owned the dance studio at the time, and so I had a very physical job that I was dragging myself to, and so it was affecting my work, my creativity, my family life, everything. And of course, I had a lot of negative self-talk about what's wrong with me. Like, this is not right. That was a message I was getting, but I was also I thought I should be able to be stronger. Like, what's wrong with me that I'm taking 2 naps? What is wrong with me? I can't function as a parent. So a lot of negative self-talk going on. Fortunately, I was introduced to fearless living when Ella was very young, my daughter, and so I had some tools to cope with it. And but I kept getting those messages from my body that this was not right. So I was talking to my doctors, and they just kept telling me, "Oh, you're going through perimenopause, no big deal." I was pretty young, by the way, to be going through perimenopause. So I was like, this doesn't seem quite right. I think there's something else going on. Um, but they were like, "Oh, no big deal." They were blowing it off. But yet the signal that I was getting from my body was, "No, there's more to this. There's more to this fatigue. This is not like normal people going through perimenopause can make it through a work day. If I'd had to work a 9 to 5, 8 to 5 job, I don't know what I would have done at this time. I mean, owning your own business, dance studio, I was also doing coaching at the time. So I had a full plate, yet I had some flexibility in my schedule. If I couldn't take 2 naps, I really don't know what I would have done. I have no idea what I would have done. So that message from my body really sought me to seek care, to really be an advocate for myself and seek care elsewhere. And eventually worked with a naturopath who discovered that I had this adrenal fatigue and helped me heal from it, which was a long process. I had a full year of very restricted diet, healing regimes, nutritional regimes to get me back functioning again and move forward with my life. And so now I listen to my body like crazy. That really taught me because I used to just push through. I used to just push through. And now I have a relationship with my body that I love and I listen to it for the most part. I mean, I'm not 100% perfect, but I listen to it and I've got a great relationship with my body and I feel good about the aging process. And I actually had a weight gain pre-pandemic where I had some health issues, minor, but health issues going on. Um, and I was okay with it. I was like, oh, I just need to start, my body's in this phase right now. And once we get things figured out, it's going to be fine. So, like I said, having that relationship with the body is essential. And that's why I want to share this with you, the self acceptance celebration that my teacher, Rhonda Britton, is holding next week. It's absolutely free. And what I want to do while I'm on this special app is I would like to show you oh, I see some people are here and have had some thumbs up. Hi. Um, so let me share my screen with you. And it looks like it's sharing. Wow, that was easy. Nice. All right. All right. So, Emmy Award winning life coach Rhonda Britton for the 5 days to total self acceptance, banish the self criticism and cultivate a self image in oh, sorry, my screen's covered, a positive self image in 5 days or less. And again, this is a free event that kicks off, I believe it's on, yeah, Monday, May 17th. However, she has a pre call this Friday that you can join. Um, so if you're interested, we're going to scroll through this page a little. If you are interested, if you want a better relationship with your body and to be able to listen to those messages your body is sending you without that inner critic getting in the way, beating you down, telling you you're not good enough, this is for you. So let's just scroll down and and type I'm in the comments and I will send you the link to sign up for the self acceptance day. So let me scroll down a little bit. This is a welcome from Rhonda or a small description from Rhonda. I'm not going to play it right now, but when you get the link, you can go ahead and play that video from Rhonda, get a little bit of her flavor. It starts in 4 days. That's next Monday. But again, she's going to have a kickoff call this Friday. If you can't make the kickoff call or any of these calls, they're always recorded. So here she talks about boosting health, how to listen to those hidden messages our bodies send us. Life changing. Like I said, this was the key to my healing. Boosting confidence, right? Going out without that self doubt, not letting that voice in your head hold you back, holding you back, going, oh, I need to suck it in, or oh, I don't like this. I don't like my jiggly thighs. Oh, no one's going to listen to me when I weigh this. Getting rid of that, feeling inner peace. And I want to add satisfaction. Satisfaction, whether you're overweight, whether it's the aging process, whatever it is. So, in this 5 days, she's going to take you through awareness, understanding that impact that self criticism has. I talked about it a little bit today, but she's going to go way in depth on it, and turning that inner critic into an ally. Inner critic into an ally and tuning into your inner wisdom. Again, this is what got me through the healing, through finding someone to help me in my healing process, but also continue to listen to my inner wisdom about when it's time to stop, when it's time to slow down, when something is right for me, making decisions from my body. It's huge. So if you sign up, it's 5 trainings a day, or sorry, 5 trainings, one each day will come to your inbox in the morning. And then in the evening, you have the opportunity to join Rhonda live on 5 Q&A calls. So morning training, Q&A live calls in the evening. And again, if you can't make those live calls, they're recorded, no big deal. And even if you don't catch all of them, you've got the training that comes to you in the morning too. So it's great. The My Parts exercise, the 3 steps to self acceptance. She does work a little bit on food feelings and hunger awareness. Oh my gosh, I've got to stop here for just a second. Let me switch back. So, um, learning about my feelings, I'm not an emotional eater. I'm not a huge emotional eater. What I am is an energetic eater. So, when I start to feel low energy, that's when I start to crave sugar and caffeine, basically. So, that has been a clue for me. A huge clue for me is understanding my feelings and my responses to those feelings. And what happened a couple years ago where I told you I had, mini little health imbalance and I did gain, I think I gained about 20, 25 pounds that year. So yeah, that was I think 2019. I had to switch doctors, get things squared away. Um, and I was okay, like I was rolling with it, but the key was that I noticed that I was craving the sugar and the caffeine a lot. And I noticed that it was because my feelings, that low energy feeling was there. And it wasn't just a once in a while thing, it was there all the time. And I was like, okay, something's wrong here. This is a message from my body. It's time to move forward. Get some support that I need. So that's the food, feelings, hunger awareness journal, your instant support system to create lasting change, and much more. You'll cover the number one obstacle and how to overcome it, how anyone can reclaim their power by doing one thing each day, backed by research. The real reason people criticize the way they look, and it has nothing to do with their appearance. I follow a YouTuber online who had some form of gastric surgery, lost a bunch of weight, and she's like, "You know what? It did not heal my self-image issues. I still look at myself and don't like the way I look." And so that's it had nothing to do with her weight, nothing to do with her appearance. Amazing. How to boost confidence and energy almost instantly, and the secret to eating healthy automatically. So, again, this is going to be more of an intuitive based thing. It's not a diet plan. I want to make it clear it's not a diet plan, but it's learning to listen to those messages your body sends you. So, there, yes, I want my free ticket. Again, you get those video trainings that come in the morning, the live Q&As in the evening that are recorded, and all of these assessments and exercises that you can take with you beyond beyond the training. So if you are interested, if you have body issues, whether you're a creative or not, but like I said, for creatives, oh boy, it's a big deal. So if you'd like the link to sign up for this, it's absolutely free. I'm not teaching. This is completely by my mentor, Rhonda Britton, who taught me to be a life coach, and I still work in her organization, Fearless Living Institute, helping to teach coaches and helping them get their businesses off the ground. That's what I do when I'm not working with creatives and I'm not working in my own theater group. I've got a few jobs. So anyway, if you're interested, put I'm in the comments and I will keep an eye on it and I will private message you the link so that you can sign up for the self acceptance celebration. I assure you it's life changing, and the information that you get in that 5 days, you can take with you and move forward in your life. So I hope to see you there. Again, let me know if you're interested. Type I'm in the comments and I will send you the link. So until next time, what do I want to say? Stay inspired and check in with yourself. See if you are willing to have a new relationship with your body. No matter what, no matter whether you're overweight, underweight, high energy, low energy, can't calm down, um, aging, whatever it is, check in with yourself. Are you willing to have a new relationship with your body that means more self acceptance, more confidence, more energy? Type I'm in